Thank you for joining the collective. We have a reformer workout today. It's going to really focus on the core. To get started, we are going to go straight into footwork. Headrest is lifted, foot bar is in an upright position, and then I love to have all my springs on for footwork. If you'd like, you can take off the yellow or even the blue to make it a little bit lighter. Come onto your back. Find Pilates V on your toes. So toes are on, heels are lifted and connected. Our knees are opening up to track over our toes in that external rotation. Send the carriage all the way out. Resist the springs as you come back in. Working in a full range of motion. Knees open over the toes as you come in. Inner thighs squeeze together as you press the carriage out. Now start linking the movement to your breath. You're going to inhale as you lengthen. Exhale, contract the core as you resist the springs. We want to find work in both directions. You're pressing out against the springs and then you're actively resisting as you come all the way back in. On your next one, hold the carriage up at halfway. And then we're going to pulse 2 inches higher. Higher. Really find that connection between your heels as you lift. Lift. Press the heels into each other. Anchor the tailbone to the mat. Use your breath for 4, 3, 2. Back to that full range of motion. All the way out. Resist those springs as you come back in. Find your breath again. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale as you come back in. Try to work evenly in both of your legs. A lot of the times one leg takes over. Try to make that work even. We're going to go back for one more set of those pulses. So on your next one, hold the carriage at halfway and we lift higher. Higher. Think about pushing that foot bar away from you. Use that breath for 4, 3, 2. Press all the way out. Hold it here. Now separate your heels and we're going to go for a little jog here. You're going to drop one heel and switch and switch. So it's not a stretch. We're working it here, staying active. Switch, switch, switch. Keep going. We're running it out. We're light on our joints, keeping it fluid. 3, 2. Now let one heel hang under. Take that stretch for a second here. Switch to the other side. And then come right back in. This time we're going to be hip distance apart. Bring your heels to the foot bar. Flex your feet. So you're pulling your toes towards your shins. Press into that foot bar. Come right back in. Inhale to press out. Exhale to come in. I really want it to feel like you're working both ways. You're not just getting a free ride home. You're fighting those springs. Feet are active. They're not just hanging there. You're pulling your toes towards your shins, having a nice flex in those feet. Now on my heels, I could really feel if one leg is doing more than the other. So find that even work. On your next one, bring the carriage up to halfway again. This time, instead of 2 inches, we're going to go 6 inches. Up, down, really pressing into that foot bar, making sure our knees and toes are going straight up to the ceiling. 3, 2, back to your full range of motion. Find your breath again. Big inhale, big exhale. Knees and toes are tracking straight up. Tailbone is anchored to the mat. Ready? Find halfway again. We go 6 inches. We go up, up. So my legs never fully strengthen or fully lengthen. I feel they're strengthening, but they're not lengthening all the way out. I'm trying to keep it in a little pulse here, but it's a much larger pulse than we did before. 3, 2, 1, all the way out, all the way back in. Nice job. Hug your knees into your chest. Take a moment to stretch it out. And then when you're ready, come all the way up. We're going to change our springs. 1 red, 1 blue, which is 1 medium, 1 light. And now let's get that core warmed up. This is a pretty long core series here, and that has purpose. We are on 1 red, 1 blue. Come back onto your backs. We are going to be here for a minute. Like I said, we're going to do 4 different exercises to warm up the core. So to put your hands into the short loops, and then fingertips go straight up to the ceiling. Your wrists are above your shoulders, so springs are already engaged. And then take your legs straight up to the ceiling. On your exhale, press your palms to the mat. Inhale, float them back up. Exhale, press. Inhale, float back up. Now, if this feels good, I want you to add some flexion of the upper body, coming into that crunch, lifting head, neck, shoulders off the mat, and then float right back down. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Now, if this feels good, we're going to drop one leg coming into a scissor, and then pull it back up. Other side. Scissor, and up. Scissor, and up. Last time. Scissor, and up. Great. You're welcome to stay there. Or we're going to make it more challenging by placing the left leg under the foot bar, and it's going to hold there. Right leg goes up to the ceiling. And then we're going to press into that scissor and up. Into that scissor and up. Option, your leg can come above the foot bar. Make sure it doesn't touch the foot bar. Or you're going to be here. We have 3, 2, last one on this side. Great job. Give it a rest. Great work. We have the other leg to do. So remember, your option is to lower the legs from here with the arms. Otherwise, we're taking that opposite leg, right leg under the foot bar, left leg goes to the ceiling. Big exhale, lower the leg, float back up. Option, you take that leg above the foot bar instead. 4, 3, 2, final one. Woo! Great job. The core should feel nice and warm now. This time, we're going to make those Charlie Angels hands. So you're going to interlace the bottom fingers, connect the pointers and the thumbs while keeping the straps in your hands. You're going to take both your legs up to the ceiling again, and then you're going to open your legs into the splits. As you do that, lower the arms, reaching through the legs. Lift the arms, close the legs. So we open wide and reach through, close the legs, lift the arms. The arms stop right above your chest. Make sure that the carriage isn't coming home and your arms aren't up here. Your arms are stopping here. Here we go. Let's add some flexion. Big exhale. Lifting head, neck, and shoulders if you can. 3 more. Give me 2. Last one. Great job. Recover for just a second. We're halfway done with this ab series. That was 2 exercises out of 4. All right, this time we're going to add some triceps, back of the arms. So bring your palms all the way down to the mat here. Once your palms are there, bring your legs to tabletop. From here, we're going to bend at the elbows, press to the mat. Bend to the elbows, press. So our elbows stay at the mat, and we're just bending and pressing. Option, let's add that upper body. Come into that crunch, lifting head, neck, and shoulders. Bend the elbows, lay the head down. Now let's add the legs. The legs are going to go out into a scissor position like we did before. One leg goes up, one leg goes out. Scissor, return to tabletop. Switching sides. Scissor, return to tabletop. Keep going. Switching what leg goes out and switching the leg that goes up. If you want to make it more challenging, it's a little scissor right over and under the foot bar. Good. We have 2 more. Nicely done. Woo! 1 more set. And this set actually feels really good to me. We're going to create big circles with the arms and with the legs. Head can stay down, head can come up. It's up to you. So let's start with everything up at the ceiling. We're going to do 4 in each direction. Arms are up, wrists are above the shoulders, legs go up. Here we go, arms and legs, everything lower. Open out to the side, swoop together, and up. Lower, swoop in a circle, and up. Option, add that crunch. Lift, around, and down. Last one here, lift, around, and down. Now let's take it the other way. Out to the side, pull it down, and up. Out to the side, circle, and up. 2 more. Last one. Great job. Hook those straps up. Rock yourself up. We're going to go into some standing lunges next to the reformer. I'm going to go 1 blue spring, which is 1 light. And that's because I want to challenge our stability, our balance, which is going to fire our core. So it is a light spring, 1 blue. Take that outside foot, set it on the ground next to the leg of the reformer. Inside foot finds the shoulder block. Heel is lifted, toes are flat. Inside hand finds the foot bar, so we can find our balance here as we press all the way out, finding a 90 degree, and then coming back in. We're sitting back into that chair, imaginary chair right here, and then pulling back in. If this feels good, I want you to take your outside hand behind the head. Now, if you can do this, let's work our balance. Both hands behind the head. We're going to take it down, pull it all the way up. Hinging forward, pulling all the way up. Sinking low. My knee stays off the carriage at all times. Now let's add some rotation. Take it down and hold. We're going to stay here. Rotate towards the knee. Come center. Staying here. Rotate and center. We're balancing. We're pulling that core in tight. 2 more. Last one. All the way in. Now we're going to go 1 and 1. 1 lunge and hold. Rotate, center, come all the way up. Lunge and hold. Rotation, center, and up. Remember, if you need balance, more support, hold on to that foot bar. Really have that core lead the way, not the shoulders, not the elbows. The core is moving you. Last one. Great job. Come all the way in. Hold on to the foot bar. Both knees come on. I prefer you stay on the lighter spring, which is 1 blue, because we're working that core today. But if you need more support, I want you to switch to a red spring. That'll give you a little bit more support here. So either 1 blue or 1 red. I'm going to stay on 1 blue. Our hands are going to come down to the platform, nice and low. We're going to press our forearms into the foot bar to give us a sense of stability, and then send the carriage out, pressing the hips towards the springs, squeezing the glutes, pulling the core in, and then use the abs to pull the carriage back home. Again, with control, we send the carriage out. My forearms are still into the bar. Press the hips towards the springs. Squeeze your glutes. Pull it in. 1 more like this. My arms are in the foot bar. Press out. Hold it here. Pull the core in. Use those deep abs to bring it all the way in. Now, if you want, we're adding on here. We press out, squeeze those glutes. Now we're going to shift our forearms away from the foot bar, maintaining that length, and then shift all the way back in. So I'm not going to lose my plank position from now on. I'm not pulling the carriage home anymore. Staying in that plank, I shift out, pressing out, 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 out. Hold it there. And then come back in till my arms hit the foot bar. Sending it out. Squeeze the glutes. Hold it there for that 3 count. Come right back in. Now I want you to make sure you're not getting this hinge in the hips. Hips are flat, hips are open. Take it out. Are your hips open? Pull it in, hips stay open. 2 more times. Press out. 3, 2, 1. Slowly come in. Last time, squeeze those glutes. Press the hips towards the spring. 3, 2, 1. All the way in. Great job. Round out the back for a second. Pull that foot bar towards you. And then let's hop off onto the other side to do our lunge series. So I'm still on that blue spring. If you used a red for your kneeling planks, put the blue back on because we're doing blue again for our lunge series. Outside foot finds the floor. Inside foot finds the shoulder block. Hold on to that foot bar so we can remember what this spring feels like in our lunge. We're sitting back, finding a 90 degree with the outside leg. If this feels good, outside hand comes behind the head. How we doing? We feeling that core working our stability? All right, if you're up for it, both hands behind the head. We lunge down. Knee stays off the carriage the whole time. Dropping into that slope lunge, nice and low. Coming back up, chest stays open. Core pulls in. On your next one, hold it down. Using the core, we rotate towards our knee. Come back to center. Stay here. Rotate and center. Good. Use that breath. Exhale to rotate. Inhale as you come center. 1 more. Now we go 1 and 1. 1 lunge, 1 rotation. We take it down, rotate, center, and up. Lunge, rotate, center, and up. Good, you got it. Feel the core, working that stability. We have 3 more like this. Remember, you have that foot bar if you need that extra balance. 2 more. Sinking low and thinking about sitting back into that heel. Nicely done. Staying on 1 blue spring. Come onto the carriage. Drop that headrest. Flat headrest. Feet come onto the headrest now. And then grab your loops. Hands are going to come into the short straps. Make sure you have some distance behind you so we can roll down. So from here, I want you to bend your arms to a 90 degree. You're going to tuck the pelvis, roll halfway down, and sit back up. Tuck the pelvis, round down just halfway, and back up. If you feel like you need a little bit more support as you lift, I want you to hold higher on the ropes, and that's going to give you more support to lift up. Tuck, scoop, round, and lift. 2 more. On your next one, hold it halfway down, and we're going to pulse the arms up, up. Keep going. We have 6, 5. Scoop the core. 2, 1. Come all the way up. Great job. Hook your straps up just for a second so we can change our position into a kneeling position. So we're going to come with our feet behind us, walking the knees back. We're going to take the strap just into the outside hand. So I'm going to use my right arm first. My knees are all the way back, so my knees are under my hips. My opposite hand comes to the shoulder block. I'm going to press all the way back, hold it here. We're bending the elbow, pressing back to those triceps that we worked earlier in class. So the back of the arm, working that stability. Now, we want the core to fire a little bit more, so we're going to add on. I want you to extend the opposite leg back if you can. Hold it there as you press back, bend in, press back, bend in. Just 3 more. Both knees can stay down if you want. Final one. All the way in. Great job. Hook that strap up. Let's do the other side. So my left hand is taking it, my right hand's on the shoulder block. I press my arm all the way back, hold it there. Bend at the elbow, straighten the arm. So the elbow stays by my rib cage. Using my exhale, I keep tension in my ropes at all times. Now I want to fire my core a little bit more. I'm going to extend the opposite leg. Press back, bend in. A lot of balance here. A lot of stability. 3 more. Option, the knee stays down and you stay here. Make sure that core's in. Final one. Great job. Keep tension on that rope. Come all the way in. Amazing job. Let's finish with a really quick feet and straps. 1 red, 1 blue. Come onto your back. Put your feet into the long loops. And we're going to go straight into leg circles here. Feeling the core activate. Letting our blood recirculate throughout the body. 1 more in this direction. And then let's reverse our circles. I hope you felt that core fire up with this quick little express reformer workout. Last one here. Nice job. I want you to come into a comfortable position here. Close your eyes. 1 big inhale. 1 big exhale. Thank your body for everything it did for you today during this workout. Thank you for joining me on The Collective. I will see you next time.